This is a story about how a boy from the streets of Madeira became a king. But this kingdom wasn't built on gold or inheritance. It was built on sweat, sacrifice, and a will of iron. This is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo, and it begins not with glory, but with struggle. Born into poverty, his first home was a small tin-roofed shack overlooking the ocean. His father was a gardener, his mother a cook. They had little, but young Cristiano had a dream. A ball at his feet, and a fire in his eyes that would one day set the world alight. He wasn't the most naturally gifted, but he was the most determined. A boy who saw football not just as a game, but as his only way out. But fate often tests the ones it has chosen for greatness. At just 15 years old, while on the path to a professional career with Sporting Lisbon, his dream was nearly shattered. He was diagnosed with a racing heart, a condition that threatened to end his playing days before they had even truly begun. Most would have been broken by this news, the fear and uncertainty overwhelming. But Ronaldo was not most people. He faced the terrifying prospect of laser heart surgery with the same courage he would later show on the field. He went under the knife, and just days after the operation, he was back in training. This was the moment a boy's heart became a fighter's heart, forged in adversity and ready for the battles to come. This near tragedy didn't break him. It instilled in him a legendary discipline that would become the bedrock of his entire career. While other players had talent, Ronaldo had an obsession. He was always the first to arrive at training and the last to leave. He didn't just practice, he drilled endlessly, perfecting every aspect of his game. He would stay behind to practice free kicks, strapping weights to his ankles to improve his speed, and honing his physique with thousands of sit-ups a day. His teammates would watch in awe. Speaking of a young man who was not just training to be a professional, but engineering himself to be the best. This was not about talent anymore. It was about a relentless, almost maniacal, dedication to his craft. From this furnace of discipline, a legend was forged. His move to Manchester United saw a raw, skillful winger transform into a ruthless, goal-scoring machine. Then, at Real Madrid, he ascended to another level, shattering records that seemed untouchable. The iconic free kicks, the towering headers, the impossible goals, they were not moments of magic, but the results of 1,000 hours spent in the dark when everyone else was asleep. He won the Ballon d'Or, not once, but 5 times. He conquered England, Spain, and Italy, lifting the Champions League trophy again and again. He became the all-time leading goalscorer in the history of men's football. He wasn't just a player. He became the GOAT, an icon whose every victory was a testament to his unbreakable will. What separates Ronaldo is not just his physical prowess, but his mindset. He famously said, "I don't see myself as second to anyone." This isn't arrogance. It's the unwavering self-belief of a man who has earned his confidence through relentless effort. He turned his body into a temple and his name into a global empire, from hotels to fragrances to fitness brands. He understood that greatness on the pitch was temporary, but a legacy built on the principles of hard work and never giving up was eternal. His mind is a fortress, impervious to doubt, constantly pushing him to defy age, to break new barriers, and to prove that for him, the sky is never the limit. So when you see Cristiano Ronaldo under the stadium lights, celebrating another goal, remember where it all began. Remember the boy from Madeira, the heart surgery at 15, and the endless hours of solitary training. His story is not just one of footballing genius. It's a powerful lesson in human potential. It shows us that talent can take you far, but it is discipline that builds an empire. This is the story of a man who refused to be defined by his circumstances and instead wrote his own destiny with every drop of sweat. This is the power of discipline